I'm here at a yoga club, ready to limber up and experience it. So yeah, very exciting. We began seated in the Sukhasana pose. Ms. Blackmore instructed us to focus on our breathing, relax, and focus inward. Her soothing voice led us through the poses. As the positions became more complex, I found myself struggling to properly execute them. However, I naturally got a hang of certain poses, such as the child pose and the downward dog pose. We often cycled through what is known as the Surya Namaskara, a common sequence of movements originally intended to worship the sun. It soon became very apparent that wearing jeans was a poor choice. I would go on the struggle with the tree pose and also with the triangle pose. But what I couldn't even attempt was this, the crow pose. However, Elizabeth Walden, sophomore, handled it with ease. After the club, I decided to find out why she was so proficient at yoga.
Probably about 2 years ago, I had a shoulder injury from swimming, and that was like what the doctor told me to do, so I started doing it.
I also asked her about her thoughts on the club.
It's actually been really cool. It started out where we were in Blackmore's room, and there was 3 and 4 people, and now we can fill up like the whole auditorium stage with people, so it's definitely gotten bigger as the weeks have gone on.
Have you noticed any improvement in the other?
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, especially when she was having this whole crow and everything, people were falling all over themselves, and now people, can get up and hold their balance and tree and everything. Crow, people are getting great at it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I can't really think of
What's your favorite yoga pose?
Your favorite yoga pose?
The corpse pose where you lay there and do nothing.
That's the best one. We do that at tennis.
The nap pose.
That is the best pose.
It is the best pose.
I do that every night.
Yes.
See,
Afterwards, I headed to Miss Blackmore's room to gain more insight into the club.
What draws you to yoga?
Well, yoga does several different things. Being more mindful is a big part, and being able to just be in the present moment and not, have anxiety about what's going to happen or feel sad about what's past or things like this. It lets you just be present. So it really brings your attention into your body. So instead of living on autopilot, which is what I think a lot of people do nowadays, and just kind of miss life as it goes by, it helps you to stay more present with yourself. So in order to do that, your body, if you're uncomfortable when you sit, to meditate, you can't stay seated very long. So with yoga, you stretch out, you create some space where you need it, and you get some fresh energy in, which allows you to be able to sit in meditation if that's what you want. And just kind of change your perspective slowly on life.
Would you say it's more psychological or physical, or how would you characterize it?
A lot of people start yoga for the physical aspect because it really does tone you up and stretch. So it's not only stretching, but also strengthening. So a lot of people start it for the physical aspect, but end up staying with it, at least from people I know, is because of the psychological impact that it ends up having.
So I really enjoyed doing yoga club today. It's very relaxing and peaceful, strenuous at times, but overall I really enjoyed it. As of now, yoga club meets every Monday with Miss Blackmore. As of now in the band room, here in the band room. And I hope anybody who saw this video is interested and decides to come next time, because I really enjoyed it. Namaste.